Be Me, 18, female, American suburb edition. The kind of place where there's 3 different Starbucks locations but nothing to do after 9 p.m. except sit in a Walmart parking lot and question your life. Senior year of high school, half my brain is on finals, other half is on boys who can't spell definitely, but still think they're smarter than my chemistry teacher. Enter Jake, 18, black hoodie, messy hair, jawline sponsored by Doritos and teenage insecurity, plays varsity soccer, drives a slightly dying Honda Civic with one headlight out, posts on Instagram like once every 3 months but somehow still has girls in his comments. We meet in English class, assigned seats, thanks public education algorithm. He makes some joke about our teacher pronouncing genre like John Rue. I laugh way too hard. This is how it starts. We end up in the same friend group, after-school Chipotle runs, Walmart trips for no reason, late-night group FaceTime calls where no one talks and everyone just scrolls TikTok together like a cult. Jake starts snapping me separately. It's never deep, just stuff like, this test is gonna kill me. Look at this kid sleeping in math. But my brain is like, oh my god, soul connection. Few weeks later he asks me to hang out. Just us. Translation. Congratulations, you've unlocked the situationship DLC. We go to Target. Walk around the home decor section we can't afford. Joke about what our future apartment would look like. Red flag number 1 and I treat it like a green light. Classic. Fast forward, we start dating. Full boyfriend/girlfriend. Soft launch on Instagram story with a boomerang of our hands and colon. Like we're not both gonna cry about this later. Honeymoon stage is cute. He picks me up after school, we get McDonald's sweet tea and fries like it's a love language. Sit in his car in random empty parking lots. Talk about everything. College, parents, how much we hate calculus. Pretend we're not both terrified of adulthood. Physical stuff starts happening slowly like normal, hand-holding, cuddling, kissing, me overthinking if my lip balm tastes weird, him overthinking if he's doing it right. I'm not super experienced, but enough to know what I like in theory and enough to know I don't want to be the main character in a Christian youth group testimony. Eventually we move from cute kissing to, okay, this is something. We talk about it. We're both like, yeah, I trust you. I convince myself this is romantic and not just hormones and boredom. America brand coming of age package. Here's the thing. Sex stuff starts, but it's very one-directional, not the band. He gets nervous at first, I'm like, it's okay, let's go slow. Then suddenly every time we do anything it somehow ends with me doing stuff for him. Me on my knees, him living his best life, and me getting vibes and a pat on the head. First few times I'm like, whatever we're learning. It's new, it's fine. Also I secretly feel powerful knowing I can make him completely shut up for once. But it keeps happening. Hand stuff, mouth stuff, all for him, and then afterwards he just lays there, rolls over, puts his arm around me, we talk about something random, he never even tries to do anything back. Me. Maybe he's shy, also me. Maybe I'm dumb. I drop hints, very bad subtle hints because I was raised in a house where we do not say things directly. We should try new things. It'd be fun if you explored more. You know there's like other stuff couples do, right? Him. Haha, yeah, totally. Then proceeds to do the exact same 3 moves, all of which end with him happy and me staring at the ceiling like I'm in a Nike commercial about disappointment. One time we're sitting in his car outside Taco Bell eating nacho fries and talking. I bring it up lightly. Do you not like doing stuff for girls? He gets weird. Shrugs. IDK, it's just not really my thing. Internal siren. WEWEWO. External response. Oh yeah, no, it's fine, just wondering. This is the moment I should have taken my nacho fries and run, instead I was like, challenge accepted. Over the next few months dynamic solidifies. Jake gets BJS, me gets nothing, like emotionally, physically, spiritually, the trifecta. Sometimes he says things like, you're really good at this. And my brain straight up blushes like that's the same thing as being cared about. Go home, sore. Take a shower. Look at myself in the mirror. Have little intrusive thoughts like, does he not want to touch me because there's something wrong with me? Am I gross? Is this karma for watching too many Netflix teen dramas? But then next time he texts, come over? I still go because attention, because cuddles, because my self-esteem is running on iPhone 6 battery mode. Senior year ends, college talk begins, he's going to community college nearby. I'm doing the same because student loans make me want to walk into the sea. We act like we're going to be together forever. Throw around words like soulmate and future, while still needing rides from our parents. Summer before college we see each other almost every day, mall dates, late night FaceTime, McDonald's drive-through at midnight, somehow still same sexual pattern, him, museum of receiving, me, donation box. Then it clicks one night. We're in his room, post his fun, he's scrolling TikTok on his phone. I'm just lying there, brain doing Olympic overthinking. I realize I have never, in the entire year we've been together, been touched in a way that wasn't about him. Not once. Like he's never even attempted. No. Hey, let me try this. No, what do you like? Just thanks, babe. The betrayal hits like a Costco-sized bag of frozen chicken nuggets. Cheap and heavy. The next day I decide new policy. No more intimacy favors. No more, I got you, while getting nothing. Girlie is on strike. Few days later we're hanging out at my house, my parents are gone. Netflix is on but no one is watching, classic setup. He starts kissing my neck, getting handsy, reaches for my waistband. I gently move his hand away. He pauses, tries for the other thing. I say no. He looks confused. Are you okay? I say yeah, we keep watching TV. He lasts 7 minutes before asking, did I do something? I take a deep breath. This is my TED talk moment. I just realized I always do stuff for you and you never do anything for me. Like sexually. He blinks, stares at me like I just told him Santa isn't real and also I keyed his car. What? That's not true. Sir. Yes, it is. I explain very calmly, very adult. I've given you BJS, hand stuff, whatever. But you never go down on me, you never even really touch me. I just feel like it's one-sided. He stares, shrugs a little. I just didn't think it was a big deal. My soul leaves my body. I say it's a big deal to me. He looks uncomfortable. Okay, but like, can't you just do it this one last time and then I'll try more later? This man actually tried to negotiate. One more BJ and then I'll consider equality. I look at him. So you want me to do something that I just told you makes me feel used? One more time? Him. Yeah, but after that I'll work on it. Love that for him. I say no, he pouts like I stole his PS5. We end up just watching Netflix in weird silence. This is where the limbo begins. No more intimacy from me. None from him. We become roommates with occasional hand-holding. Of course, being me, I start overthinking. Am I being petty? Am I overreacting? Maybe he'll surprise me one day and initiate on his own. Love that little delusional voice. He keeps asking occasionally, can you just do it this once? Me. No. Him. Why are you being like this? Gaslighting starter pack. Accuse her of being mean when she stops letting you use her like a free subscription. I try again. Ask him, why don't you ever go down on me? He gets vague. IDK, I just don't really like it. Me. Have you ever actually tried? Him. Not really. It just seems weird. Me out loud. Okay. Me internally. Oh cool, so I'm not even worth trying something mildly weird. 4. But I have been doing Olympic level jaw workouts for your benefit. Excellent information, bestie. This is where my brain goes full high school flashback. Intrusive memory. Me at 15, locker room. Girls talking about their boyfriends. He always makes sure I go first. He's so sweet in bed. He literally worships me. Me sitting there like, wow, one day I hope someone loves me like that. Fast forward 3 years. I'm here in my target bedding, with a boy who treats reciprocity like it's going to kill him. Coping mechanisms unlock. Step 1. Doom scrolling at 2 a.m. I'm on TikTok, algorithm has figured out I'm down bad. She sends me, if he doesn't make you feel safe, leave. If he doesn't prioritize your pleasure, he never will. Signs he's emotionally immature. Me liking every video and doing absolutely nothing about it. Step 2. Trauma dumping on my best friend. My best friend Sarah, 18F, going to a different college but still my designated therapist. We're at IHOP at midnight, pancakes, syrup, and emotional damage. I tell her everything. He just doesn't even try to do anything for me. But he always wants a BJ. And when I stopped, he tried to bargain like I'm a used car dealership. Sarah stabs a sausage dramatically. Girl, that's selfish. If he cared, he would at least try. Me. Yeah, but he's shy. Her. Shy people still have hands, babe. I laugh, immediately make 15 excuses. Maybe he's insecure. Maybe porn ruined his idea of what sex is. Maybe he had a bad experience. She stares. And maybe he's just lazy. Me, an overachiever and justifying trash. No, but like, he's so sweet in other ways. And he is, which makes it worse. He brings me Starbucks before school sometimes. Texts me good morning, remembers my test days, meets my mom and says, nice to see you, like he grew up in a Hallmark movie. Then turns around and treats my body like a vending machine with no refund button. College starts, we're both commuters, but suddenly whole new world. New people, new attention, new reasons to spiral. On campus I meet Ethan, 19M, works at the campus radio station. Wears band t-shirts and headphones around his neck at all times. Smells like coffee and bad decisions. We have intro to psych together, sit near each other, talk about how Freud was just projecting. Ethan laughs at my jokes too hard in that flirty way. I feel things. At first it's innocent. We study together in the library, complain about group projects, walk to the parking lot together. I mention my boyfriend. He's like, nice, in that tone that says cool but not a threat to my agenda. Meanwhile, things with Jake are stagnating. We barely see each other some weeks. He's busy with school and his job at Home Depot. I'm busy with classes and pretending not to have a breakdown every time I see my student loan portal. When we do hang, it's fine. Movies, fast food, me silently resentful, him slightly confused why kissing doesn't automatically lead to his usual finale anymore. One night he straight up says, I feel like you don't love me as much anymore because you won't do stuff for me? I blink. I feel like you don't love me because you won't do anything for me? We just stare. Welcome to Emotionally Stunted Couples Therapy, sponsored by Taco Bell. He sighs. You're making sex so complicated. Like, can't you just do it because you love me? Me, holding the entire weight of feminist Twitter in my chest. Can't you do things for me because you love me? Him, it's different. Is it? Is it really? After that fight, I leave his house, drive home blasting sad music, park in my driveway, sit in the car for 20 minutes staring at my steering wheel thinking, am I asking for too much? Then flip to girl, you are literally asking for the bare minimum. My brain is like a group chat arguing with itself. Later that week, I'm studying with Ethan at the campus coffee shop. My laptop open, my brain closed. He asks, you and your boyfriend good? I do that thing where you pretend everything is fine. Yeah, totally, just normal couple stuff. He doesn't buy it. You look like you Google, am I crazy or is he just the worst a lot? I laugh because that is exactly my search history. We talk, something about the way he listens, the way he goes, that sounds really unfair actually. Unlocks a new level of emotional cheating. I don't say details, but I say enough. I just feel like I give more than I get. In a lot of ways. He says, that sucks. You deserve better than that. My heart does a backflip. My standards remain on the floor. Fast forward a few weeks. Relationship with Jake is still in limbo. No intimacy, no resolution, somehow still in love, because my brain loves a sunk cost fallacy. Then the cheating arc starts properly. Campus party at some guy named Tyler's apartment. Tiny off-campus place, string lights, cheap beer, frat boys yelling at FIFA. I go with Sarah and some other friends. Jake can't come because he's working late. Text from him before. Have fun, be safe. I trust you. Me reading that like an ominous caption. Party is crowded, music too loud, people dancing in the kitchen for some reason. Shot of something disgusting that I swallow anyway because self-sabotage tastes like rubbing alcohol in lime. I run into Ethan. Of course he's there. Hoodie, red Solo cup, stupid smile. Didn't know you were coming. Translation? I definitely hoped you would. We hang most of the night, talking too close, alcohol making everything fuzzy. My brain floating 2 inches outside my skull. At some point we end up on the tiny balcony. Just us. Cold air, string lights, music muffled. Ethan looks at me. You okay? I shrug. Define okay. We both laugh. Then it just happens. He leans in, I don't move away. Our brains collectively go, we should not. Our bodies go, oh well anyway. We kiss. Short, soft, but it feels like cheating on more than just Jake. I'm cheating on the version of myself that swore she'd never be that girl. I pull away. Immediately feel nauseous. I have a boyfriend. Ethan looks guilty. Yeah, I'm sorry. Me. It's not just you. I let it happen. We stand in awkward silence, then go back inside, act normal. I Uber home with Sarah. Stare out the window like I'm in a sad music video. Get home. Collapse on my bed fully clothed. Stare at the ceiling. Brain starts doing the Olympic guilt routine. You're a terrible person. He trusts you? Okay, but he's been using you for a year. That doesn't matter. Cheating is cheating. You literally kissed someone once. Calm down. No, spiral harder actually. I don't tell Jake because I'm a coward and because I know if I tell him all of our problems will suddenly become about this one kiss and not the 12 months of imbalance that led up to it. So I sit with it, like a weighted blanket made entirely of anxiety. Jealousy arc unlocks next. Jake starts acting a little different too. More distant, more on his phone, smiles at notifications, angles the screen away. My stomach clenches. One afternoon he's in the shower at my house. His phone buzzes on the bed. Message preview pops up from Ashley. My brain goes cold. I do nothing. I sit there, stare at the phone, have a full moral debate with myself in 2 minutes. Don't go through it, privacy matters. He might be cheating. You literally just kissed someone else? Exactly. You know how easy it is to slide into cheating? Do you really want to know? Yes. No. Yes. Help. He comes back, picks up his phone, smiles at the screen. Heart goes haha kill me. That night I stalk his Instagram, find Ashley. Mutual from his English class at college. Blonde. Pretty. Posts gym pics and latte art. I scroll way too far back, analyzing every caption like it's a cryptic prophecy. No obvious posts with him, but she likes his stuff, he likes hers. My brain fills in every gap with worst-case scenarios. I start comparing her outfits versus mine, her body versus mine, her vibe versus mine. Conclusion. She is probably perfect and I am a swamp goblin who got lucky once. Problem. I know I'm not ugly. People tell me I'm pretty a lot. I get compliments. Random guys try to flirt with me at Starbucks. Girls at school have told me, you literally look like you walked out of Pinterest. So logically I know it's not, I'm hideous. But emotionally my brain is like, maybe his refusal to touch you means there's something fundamentally wrong with you. This is what late-night overthinking does. Logs off from reality, logs into hell. One night I'm in bed, 2:37 a.m. Screen too bright. TikTok serves me a video. If he doesn't go down on you, he doesn't respect you. Then girls, stop giving BF privileges to men who act like they're the main character. Then signs he's only with you for convenience. I hit like on all three, put my phone down, pick it up again after 30 seconds, open Jake's chat, stare at, typing, erase nothing, turn my phone face down. This is my cardio. Eventually I break. We're in his room one Saturday, he tries again. Can you just do it one more time? I miss you. I feel something snap inside me like 50-cent ramen. Why is it always about you? He looks offended. What? It's not. I go off. Months of resentment leaks out. You never touch me. Ever. I have never once had you go down on me, or even try to make sure I get anything. I stopped doing stuff for you because I realized you don't care about me sexually at all. Just you. He gets defensive. I care about you. Then why don't you act like it? I'm just not comfortable doing that stuff. You were perfectly comfortable letting me do it for a year. He goes quiet, then, well, guys are just more visual, you know? It's different. I nearly ascend into the ceiling. Different how? Like, it's harder for us not to think about it. So because it's harder for you not to think about sex, I have to keep doing stuff that makes me feel used, and you never have to do anything back? You're twisting my words. Classic. When you quote a man word for word and he says you're twisting it. I ask him straight up, have you ever gone down on anyone? He pauses, then says, no. I stare. So you've decided you don't like it despite having no experience? He shrugs. I just know I wouldn't. No experimentation, no effort, just preemptive selfishness. The conversation goes nowhere. He ends it with, I feel like you're making me feel like a bad person for something that isn't that deep. Which is wild because he is absolutely making me feel like the crazy one for wanting basic reciprocity. I go home that night, cry in the shower, look at my ceiling fan spinning like my thoughts, think, I might have to break up with him over this. And then, no, that's insane, you can't end a whole relationship over foreplay. So I stay in limbo, for months. Meanwhile, my mental health goes on a Costco decline. Big, cheap, and dramatic. I start doing half-hearted gym trips. Planet Fitness, walk on the treadmill while listening to sad playlists. Stare at myself in the mirror. Try to decide if I'm actually the problem or just dating someone emotionally stuck at 14. I drink more too. Wine nights with Sarah. Boxed wine in her dorm room, plastic cups. Us sitting on the floor, complaining about men like they're a glitch in the Matrix. I trauma dump hard. I kissed Ethan. It slips out one night. Wine loosened my filter. Sarah just looks at me. Yeah, I figured. You were giving guilty main character energy. I tell her the whole balcony story. She sighs. Do you want Jake or do you want the idea of not being alone? I say Jake. Immediately realize that's a lie, correct? The idea of not being alone. We stare at each other, then drink more. Healthy coping. Eventually things come to a head. Jake finds out about Ethan because of course he does. Small campus. Someone saw us on the balcony. Rumors travel faster than my self-awareness. He confronts me. Texts first. Did you kiss Ethan at Tyler's party? I freeze, heart doing drumline. I type who told you that? He says just answer the question. I could lie I want to, but I'm tired. Yes, once. He blows up, calls me. How could you do this to me? All the usual lines. I trusted you. You said you loved me. Am I not enough? The irony of am I not enough, from the man who treated my needs like an optional side quest. We meet in person, his car, rain outside because of course it's raining. I apologize, actually genuinely sorry. I'm not going to make excuses. I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. I don't mention that I felt emotionally empty and disrespected for months, not as a justification, just as context, but I know he'll hear it as an excuse. He says, if you weren't happy, why didn't you just leave? I say, because I love you. And because I was scared, and because I thought maybe you'd change, and because breaking up felt like drinking bleach while staying felt like drinking poison slowly. We argue for an hour, go in circles. He brings up the kiss 50 times. I bring up the year of one-sided intimacy. He responds, that's not the same. Maybe he's right, maybe it's not the same, maybe I'm worse, maybe we're both terrible. Eventually he says, I can't be with someone who cheats. And I say, I can't be with someone who makes me feel used, and then acts like I'm insane for caring. We break up. No dramatic finale, no screaming. Just two teenagers in a parking lot quietly detonating their imaginary future. Days after, I feel everything and nothing. Go to class, sit in lectures, take notes, my hand moves. My brain replays every moment in our relationship like a Twitch stream of humiliation. I stalk his socials because of course I do. Check his Instagram. Nothing new. Check his snap score. It goes up. Who is he snapping? Ashley. Probably Ashley. I check her page. She posts gym mirror pics, captions like healing era. Love that for her. I torture myself. Imagining him with her, imagining him doing for her what he never did for me, even though he probably still isn't, but my brain loves to generate custom suffering packages. I DM Ethan once, hey. Instantly regret it. Unsend. He still sees the notification. Texts, you okay? I leave him on read. Mentally ill behavior. Coping becomes a full-time job. Gym, but now with less effort. I walk on the treadmill, scroll through my phone, see couples at the gym, girls with muscular boyfriends spotting them. Think, why couldn't mine just treat me like a human being with needs? Food, DoorDash becomes my boyfriend. Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Taco Bell, my bank account crying, my mouth happy, my heart still screaming. Late night, 2 a.m., me in bed, Spotify on sad playlist, phone brightness at 1%, TikTok feeding me breakup advice. Block him? Focus on yourself. 2024 is your healing year. Meanwhile, I'm stalking Ashley's Venmo payments. Therapy TikToks. Anxious attachment versus avoidant attachment explained. I watch, diagnose myself with everything. Oh, I'm anxious, preoccupied with a sprinkle of low self-worth and daddy issues. That checks out. I don't go to real therapy because American healthcare. Also because I'm scared someone will listen to my story and go, yeah, that's just you being dumb actually. Time passes. Weeks, months. Jake moves on. Soft launch with Ashley. Instagram story of 2 drinks at a restaurant. her nail and frame. My stomach flips, but I still tap through like I'm not actively hurting myself. I imagine their relationship, imagine him doing the bare minimum for her. Imagine her thinking it's everything, just like I did. Maybe he changes, maybe he learns, maybe she complains early and he actually listens this time. That's the part that messes me up the most. The idea that I did all the emotional labor, all the explaining, all the crying, all the begging for reciprocity, and some other girl might benefit from that work. Love that for my unpaid internship in his growth. Do I regret kissing Ethan? Yes. Do I regret leaving Jake? No. Do I regret staying as long as I did? Absolutely. Sometimes I think about reaching out to Jake just to talk, to clear the air, to apologize better, to yell, to ask if he ever thinks about me when he's with her. I don't. I just stare at his name and my contacts, then put my phone down and turn on Netflix instead. My friends say I did the right thing. They say, you were asking for the bare minimum. He gaslit you. He weaponized your love to get what he wanted. And they're right. But there's also the part where I cheated, even small, even once, and that lives rent-free in my head too because it means I'm not the innocent victim in this story. I'm just another messy person making bad choices in a country built on bad choices. So now, where am I? 18, freshman in college, working a part-time job at Starbucks, smiling at customers, writing names wrong on purpose for fun, accidentally flirting with guys who tip well, then going home, lying in bed, and thinking about a boy who never touched me back. I still get attention. Guys flirt, ask me out, slide into my DMs. You're so pretty. You're gorgeous. You're my dream girl. It bounces off because apparently I don't want your pretty. I want, here's my consistent effort and accountability. Which is hilarious because none of them are offering that. Maybe one day I'll have a healthy relationship where I say, hey, I feel like this is imbalanced. And the other person goes, okay, let me fix that. Instead of, can I get one more BJ though? But that's not today. Today I'm in my room, target betting, half-eaten Chipotle bowl on my desk, open laptop with a half-finished essay, phone next to me, notifications off, brain still running simulations of conversations that will never happen. Did I mess this up? Yes. Did he mess this up? Also yes. Did we both bring our teenage trauma and lack of communication skills into something we weren't ready for? Big yes. No neat moral, no, and then I learned to love myself. No rebound, Prince Charming. Just me staring at the ceiling, knowing I wasted a year giving my energy, body, and time to someone who thought equality was negotiable, and knowing I'm still the kind of person who will fall for the next guy who gives me butterflies and semi-consistent texting. I close Instagram, put my phone face down, turn off the light, lie there in the dark. Not really sad. Not really okay. Just numb. And the worst part is, some tiny delusional piece of me still thinks, maybe he'll text me one day and say he's sorry and that he finally gets it. Even though I know he won't, and even if he did, it wouldn't fix anything. So yeah. Boyfriend didn't eat me out, I kissed someone else, we both played stupid games and won stupid prizes. And now I'm just here, in my little American bedroom, with my LED lights and my emotional damage, trying to fall asleep, knowing tomorrow will feel exactly the same as today. Nothing changed. I'm still me. I'm still stuck. And I don't even have a happy ending to bargain for anymore.